the shower, so my hair's like still soaking at the roots. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get on with this video while the kids are quiet and doing their own little thing. So this is my 10 baby names, 5 girl, 5 boy, of names that I love but will not be using. I won't be using these because I am not going to get pregnant ever again, and if I do, it won't be for a good 10 years because I just know. So let's just get on with it while I have chance, because the baby's starting to get like a bit restless already, and I really don't want him waking up screaming halfway through a video so that I have to video all over again. Right, my first girl's name is Rosie. I really love this name. The only reason I cannot have it is because 1, Michael doesn't like it, and because 2, Michael's nana's dog has called it. This is why he doesn't like it. So we can't use that name. The next one is Valentina. Absolutely love this name. I think it's beautiful, but I think it's really overused where I live. So like, I don't want my daughter to be called something that everybody else is called where I live. So yeah. The next one is Holly. I absolutely love this. This is probably one of my favourite girls' names, just because obviously I'm called Holly, and I think it'd be cute, Holly and Holly. Like, I don't know, she'd be my only girl, like, so obviously love that. The next one is Luna, but it reminds me now of dog's name, so this is definitely off my list, but I don't actually have one anymore because I'm telling you all it. So Luna is on my list, but my brother-in-law's mum is dog's called Luna, and she's absolutely beautiful dog, but no. And the last girl's name is Delilah. Absolutely love this name. I think it's such a gorgeous name, but I don't know, there's just something about it that I don't think it'd suit my daughter. I can just imagine my daughter being proper fat with like loads of rolls on her and just being like so cute and fat. So I just don't think that'd suit my daughter. On to the boys' names. The first boy's name is Levi. I love this name, but I would not use it simply because I know quite a lot of kids named Levi who are little absolute rebels. So yeah, I just wouldn't use it. Now the next name is Jackson. Absolutely love this name. I was going to call Archie Jax, so AJ for short, but obviously we have an MJ already, so we thought AJ, MJ, and then GR. It just isn't really a nice fit, and we wanted to change it up a bit with Archie because obviously we have Mikey J, Georgie Ray, so we wanted Archie Lee. We didn't want something along the lines. The next one is Taylor. I love this name. I think it's very cute, but I know a lot of older kids called Taylor, like I'm speaking like 11, 12 upwards, and they're all nice kids and stuff like that, but I just think like I just don't want anybody I know with the same name as my kids. Obviously, like now I know a lot of people with their kids called either Mikey, Georgie or Archie, whereas before I didn't know that many. But it doesn't bother me people copying off my name, but once I've had the baby, like I hate having the same name as someone while I'm pregnant, because I just think it makes you look like you're copying even if they've copied off you. So I don't like that. Not down for that. But if I've already had the baby, I don't mind people using my baby name. That doesn't bother me because it's not just my baby name. But while I'm pregnant, and if they're about the same time, not if they're right at the beginning of the pregnancy and if I'm right at the end of the pregnancy, that doesn't bother us. But it's when we're like both around the same time pregnant, like, and we know we're going to have like near enough roughly the same due date or a few weeks apart, like I just know. The next one is Vinny. I love this name simply because I think it's Michael's uncle that's called Vincent, and I think I love traditional boy names more than girls' names, because boys I think have got to have that traditional feel to them, like that manly feel to them. Like Michael is such a manly name, George is such a manly name, Archie is such a manly name again, but Vinny is just like, so I don't know, I absolutely love that name, but obviously now I won't be using it, so take it if you want to take it. My last but not least boy's name is Hudson. This is probably right at the top of my list at number 1 for a boy. I absolutely love the name Hudson. I think it's beautiful. Very rare you hear it. Especially where I live, I only know one boy called Hudson, and he's like 13 now, so that doesn't even matter anymore. So yeah, I really, really like that. And now I'm going to get on to telling you why we're not having any more kids as of yet. Okay, so the reason we're not having no more kids yet is because we've had Mikey, Georgie and Archie in the space of 3 years. Me and Michael have been together 5 years. Like at the beginning we were on and off, but obviously since about four years, for the first year we were like on and off, but since 4 years ago that's when we've been like permanent. And obviously we only had like a year without a baby, 2 maximum. So since we've been together we've had baby, and we've not had that like space. Like we've had the relationship space, but we've not had the space between the kids. Obviously all my kids were planned, not one of them was like a mistake. No kid's a mistake in my eyes anyway, but I just think like for the next one I really do want to plan it properly and make sure I have everything in line. Like the last few years have been a roller coaster of emotions because I've constantly been pregnant. It's mainly to give my body a break and to give us a break as well, not from the kids but from the fact of my hormones when I'm pregnant, because I am brutal. Like my attitude is just ruthless when I'm brutal. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, Michael is no, and I'm constantly snappy. And it does put a strain on our relationship as well as with the kids. The kids see me getting angry and hormonal, and they see me upset, and I don't want them to see me like that for a very long time again. So we are going to wait a good few years, and whilst we're getting our business sorted we want to wait for that, because like I said, we are in like the process of our business, so we do want to get that fully sorted first and up and running and getting a few clients in, a good few years worth of clients in before we even think about having another baby. Simply because yeah, we just want to really concentrate on the ones we've got for now, because my oldest is still a baby. Like he's only 2, and I have 3 kids. Do you know what I mean? So they're still all babies, so we want to watch them grow a bit first, maybe get them all into full-time school and then think about having another one. But even then I think that'll be a bit too soon. I think we need to wait until they're a bit older than that. But yeah, me and Michael have thought about all this properly, and we proper want to, like, before we've planned our baby, like we've planned, yeah, we want to have another one, let's have another one. And that's that. Like we've always planned like that. We've got the money, we've got the house, let's have a baby. That's where we've seen it before. Whereas now it's like, right, we need to focus on our business, we need to focus on the 3 boys as well, we need to focus on the 2 girls, and we need to focus on mainly our life right now. We need to focus on the boys growing and watching them grow, and our business, and because obviously with the business along comes house alterations and stuff like that, and there is like an extension that we're thinking about doing and stuff like that. So obviously in order to do that we need our business like properly up and running, but we're currently in the process of sorting the building out and stuff like that. So yeah, it is stressful, but that's for a whole nother video. It is stressful sorting your own business and making sure you have all the right insurances, all the right like qualifications and stuff like that. But we're sorted, so we've just got to now sort out like buildings and stuff like that. We've sort of sorted that already, but it just needs to be sorted inside the building. So yeah, not long now and we will have that up and running. But like I said, babies will just, yeah, babies can wait for now. As hard as it is to say, because obviously I've been pregnant, like I've said, 3 years on the trot. So like I do love being pregnant. Like I hate it, but I love it because it's such a wonderful experience, and a lot of women out there can't actually go through that. But for me, it's just like I love it. But I have got to stop myself because it's like, no, Holly, can't have another one yet. But yeah, I'm going to, don't forget about the whole Saturday videos. On Saturday there will be a bunch of videos going up. There'll be like 2-3 videos going up on Saturday, and then on Sunday I'm going to have a proper sit down talk one with yourselves, which is going to be about our business, and I think Michael's going to be there too. I'm not 100%, but I'm sure he does want to be in them videos, and then I will start vlogging our whole business side of things, so the building and stuff like that once we're sorted. But that won't, the whole vlogs and stuff like that won't be for a while yet, but we will talk about it on Sunday, tell you what it is, tell you why we're doing that and stuff like that. So that's really exciting, so please keep an eye out for that, and please don't forget to subscribe and like, give it a big thumbs up, and yeah, share if you want to share. Thanks very much for watching. I hope to see you all on the next video. Bye.